You're telling me in the time you had left, you didn't have a cartographer from somewhere, because they probably still exist in Hyrule, or if not in Hyrule, Azora would probably have the cartography skills of the ages past, where they could have drawn out a map of Hyrule to some degree, so you have some idea what's going on. You know what else? You should have probably put together a scholarly team alongside a royal guard to go out and map the land and survey everything. In 5 years, you wouldn't have rebuilt entire cities, but you certainly would have at least had a start on a few towns and hamlets. What is Zelda? A Tory spending rupees on frivolous projects that the majority don't actually need? Pretty much, yes. And on frivolous projects that only Link can seem to use because nobody else has the paraglider skills to survive the Skyview Tower. What was the other plan? You basically just you strap it to a pigeon and just launch it up via the rail system? Oh, God. Anyway. Rant over. Sorry, we aren't ready to open for business. It's a shame we're so busy. After all, we haven't seen you for such a long time. But right now, my husband and I must prepare to send our daughter off. Okay. I assume... hello.
Ooh.
We were so deep in conversation, we hardly made time for you earlier. Sorry about that. You know, here at Hudson Construction, we like to say, it's son and done. And here I am, president of the company. I'm supposed to be strong and decisive. When it comes to my own child, I feel so unsure about things. I mentioned her earlier. We have a daughter named Madison. She's wonderful. All the best parts of me and my wife Rosen. Madison is, well, soon she's going to leave and move to my wife's birthplace, Gerudo Town. Gerudo have a law that says they can't associate with men until they come of age, you see? I mean, it's fine while they're very young, but when they start to become more aware of the world around them, someone comes from Gerudo Town to pick them up. I've been told that for a Gerudo, spending time in Gerudo Town is an honor. And Madison does seem to be looking forward to it. Anyway, I want to give her a big send-off, but...
Isn't she like 5, though? If she was born at the end of Breath of the Wild, and Tears of the Kingdom happened... Oh, no. Later than Breath of the Wild. Say 9 months. So she'd be about 4.
Didn't realize this would be so hard for me. Yeah, sorry. I had to listen to you go on like that. I really should get back to the job site soon. I want to spend more time with my little girl before she leaves, but I have so much work to do. My wife and her hands are full too. What with preparing Madison for the move, so busy. Can't even take work requests. Mostly I just wish someone could spend time with Madison, so she won't feel so lonely.
Wait. Zelda... Oh, no. Just Ezio. That's called giving contracts to your friends. I'm sure Bolton is probably lovely to live in, by the way, in case anyone here is from Bolton. Wait, what? Also, Bolton! I thought Ezio said Bolton and nearly said that's ironic. I think that most people would rather forget the place that, that is Bolton. I know people from Bolton. Well, a person from Bolton, I think. Anyway. Oh, no, my cousins live in Bolton. Anyway. I think I may have ended up being pulled into a sub-story, but it's also night. And I'll worry about Tarry Town after I've finished sorting all of these bits and pieces out. So instead, let us build a flying machine to take this crystal back to where it needs to be. Oops. Hudson does not care about Addison at all. I don't think he even knows Addison's gone. It would not surprise me if Hudson actually did not know Addison had disappeared. But it's like I said, I'm now 99% sure that Addison has basically just buggered off on his own to do his glorious mission of putting signs up across Hyrule. For what and why, absolutely no bleeding reason, because it's just, they're not even open for business, and he keeps putting them in the most arbitrarily insane places. I'll stick it on this mountain. I'll stick it in this desert. Let's put it in this Arctic tundra where nobody's actually going to pass through. I'd understand if there were settlements nearby, but there are no bleeding settlements. None. Not a single little hamlet. The only thing, the closest we've got to settlements are Tarrytown, which exists from Breath of the Wild, and Lookout Landing, which in fairness should have probably been built in the castle town. You had all of the old infrastructure there, you could have patched it up, but no, you built an entirely new town outside of the castle town. This was your prime opportunity to, you know, rebuild the castle town, start restoring the castle. Then you've got a central hub for the people to move to. Maybe have a few villages, a few sort of small settlements around the area of the castle town, using the old ruins perhaps to, oh, I don't know, build farms? No. Okay. Ah. Oh, Gordon Bennett. You can tell it was basically cutting corners. They had a team make Lookout Landing so they could just basically drop it in on top of the map with the underground system, which I appreciate. I understand the underground vault. They could still have worked that in, though. You could have had a new garrison outside of the castle. Or you could have had it as a secret location that Zelda told Link about, or something. But no, we don't get that. I would have loved seeing a bustling Hyrule full cities and stuff. I mean, there wouldn't be full cities. It would have been still, what, 5 years after the end of the after Breath of the Wild, but you would have started to see a kingdom rebuild, but it just still feels empty. Obviously, it's impossible given the frame rate in Kakaraku, but it's a dream. Well, yeah, they didn't have to make it that busy. Kakaraku worked perfectly fine in Breath of the Wild. I think what's done the frame rate in is they've thrown all of those big circle ruins over the sky in it, and it's pushing the render too far. That's all it's caused it. It's just trying to render too much on the Switch's hardware. They could have easily worked around. I mean, they had Guardians running around. I mean, the population isn't going to suddenly explode in 5 years. Well, you could see people making a new life, but no, we don't get that. We don't see the castle starting to be repaired or anything. No, we just get more of this. Right, so I have so done. Home on a range. Nope. Nope. Crystal, yeah. Oh, that. Done. Cool. Right. Finished ranting for the moment. Let's see what else we've got. Yeah, I'm gonna have to. Oh, yes, I can. Yes, I can. Okay, that works for me. I wonder how many schematics there. Also, I point out you can get Zelda games with bustling cities. you had Castletown in Ocarina of Time on the N64 hardware, and that felt busy enough. You had Castletown on the Wii and the GameCube. So it is possible. There we go. Oh, it's another one of these. I mean, decaying bridges I can sort of understand. Yeah, 3P Castletown was amazing, exactly. And they worked the Golden Goddesses in, a little way. More of an Easter egg, but... Right, I'm lazy, so guess what's going to happen? To the moon! Granted, those weren't handheld systems, the hardware was better. Yeah, that is a point. That is a point. I mean, in fairness... Oh, you've lost a weapon. Right, we'll have to find a thingy at some point. In fairness, the Switch has probably, because of the way technology progresses, the Switch has probably got similar hardware, if not better, than the Wii. I just think that the scale of the world probably takes up most of the processing power. There's just so much in the world that the balance is a bit off. But, well, it is what it is, isn't it? Oh, I've found the seat of that bridge. Okay, fine, let's go poke the line. Unless I go and poke the thing over there. Nah, go and poke the Lionel. I want to see what Lionel's over here. Hello.
That was beautiful. A tremendous show of skill. I had higher expectations, but consider me stunned.
Perhaps it's fate that we would fight together like this.
Your bravery deserves a reward. Take it.
Ooh, thank you.
I'm glad our paths crossed yet again. Our conversations are the highlight of my continued hunt for the Bubblefook. Reports of Bubblefook sightings in the nearby cave drew me to this area, but I cannot find the cave in question. It could be close, it could be far. Alas, the report is less detailed than one might hope. Confounded Bubblefook. I must have heard it was coming here from me and hid away in itself, yeah! With my reputation as a monster hunter, I swear I will bring it to light.
Okay, have fun now. Bye. Right, in other words, news even, let's switch back to our Tunic of the Sky, because I spy Lionel in the distance. And I think it's a white mane.
Yeah.
Ow. Oh, well, that hurt. There we go. He didn't even swing! Oh, dear. Okay, then. I'm really out of practice with fighting Lionels, aren't I? There we go. Don't know what happened there, but sure. White main Lionel. Yeah, okay. Da -da -da. Nice broadsword. Did I get the Lionel bow? Yes! Marvels. Okie dokie. What have I got in terms of weapons? I think I'm alright for the moment. Tech is much more affordable now, I would argue. Say in the mid-2000s, a decent PC would cost upwards of 1,000, where... Yeah, 1,000. Where you can get a mid-range for like 800, 900. His face from that angle makes him look like a Yuga clan member. Yes, it did. 1080 is slowly becoming more outdated. I know a lot of people that still have one. Oh, just look at the Steam hardware surveys. A lot of people still play at 1080p. I mean, I play games at 1080p. Because I don't have the desk space for a 4K monitor, to be honest. So my 720, my RTX 2070 Super is still doing very well. And when I upgrade, it'll be to a 3080, 3090, I suppose. I don't know. I need to see where my budget lies at that point. The problem with PC component pricing is GPUs being expensive compared to everything else, and some GPUs catch on fire randomly thanks to a certain company. Yes. 4K. Yeah, no, I mean, I'd play in 4K, but I'd need a monitor that would fit my desk. And I've got my BenQs. I've worked beautifully. I've got one up in the loft, and I've got one as my secondary monitor, and they have worked perfectly for years and years and years. They were the first monitors on my first gaming rig when I got into college. My Asus monitor, however, I've had several bits of trouble with. I also had an Asus monitor. No, I've got Acer even. I had an Acer monitor, or was it something else? I can't remember. But I had a 4K monitor before this, and half the pixels died when I was gaming one weekend. So, yes. Do I keep that Lionel there? I think I'll mark him as done. Surprise Lionel, I suppose it'll have to be. Right, this way. Still raining. Still raining. I might be able to get up here from here. Will put me off buying a PS5 due to the lack of 4K TV, but I will probably play the performance mode every time given the option. Well, you might as well, considering that if you're playing in performance mode, then you're going to get the higher frame rates. I mean, bear in mind that because I'm running at 1080p, I can just crank a lot of things up higher. Eventually, the monitor won't be able to keep up, but so long as it... that's fine. It's just... might as well push things as far as I can go. I mean, I could micromanage the system and do fine-tuning to get maximized performance, but thanks, Shinobu. There we go. Most people play performance mode because of issues with graphics mode. That's fair enough. I don't know what I play it in. Whatever the default is on my PlayStation. I think maybe. It's been a while since I've used my PS5. 6 months to be exact. Since the last game I played on my PS5 was Yakuza 3. So basically, the last time I used my PS5 was to play a PS3 game. 6 months ago. Oh dear. The last PS5 game I played, and it was technically the DLC pack for Ghost of Tsushima. Hmm. Oh, I don't want to climb the mountain, but I might. Oh no, actually, I might not need to. Xbox really needs to bring the other Gears of Wars to PC like they did with Halo and the Master Chief Collection. They need to, yes, they need to continue the story of Halo Infinite, but for some inexplicable reason, they decided to cancel it. It's a pain in the neck because it was a short campaign. Well, it wasn't a short. Short campaigns are 3 hours and it's for Call of Duty. I saw a video of Call of Duty 3's campaign. It made no sense and I don't like it. But, Modern Warfare 3, the new Modern Warfare 3 even. For yes, for the Halo Infinite campaign, it was an okay length, but they left on a cliffhanger. Didn't really do very much. The weapon is very adorable, and I absolutely love her, by the way. But yeah, then they cancel it, and it's like with Tears of the Kingdom. It's like they've set up the groundwork for a lot more, and then they've basically turned around and said, yeah, no, we're done. We're moving on to the next big project. It's just... What? Why? What's so big that you need to suddenly cancel your entire support for the game you've just released? Oh, this looks easy enough. A game that has won awards. So, yeah, okay, sure. What are you telling us that you don't want us to know? GTA 6 is where I actually use graphics mode and hope they work nicely. Fair enough. Oh, the Call of Duty were not happy yesterday. Same with COD Ghosts campaign. The ending ended with a cliffhanger and crickets for many years because they were scared to continue it. Fun. Signs of size in Animal Crossing. Oh yeah, there's New Horizons. I haven't played New Horizons in ages. I'm kind of scared to load it up again, if I'm perfectly honest. I don't know what my little island's going to look like. Yeah, you you ruined my modern art sculpture. No. This isn't modern art. This at least looks decent. I saw. Well, I can't say it on stream, but trust me, I saw a very, very weird. When I was in Amsterdam, I accidentally ended up in the modern art section. Didn't want to be there. I absolutely despise modern art. And there's this picture of a gentleman, a montage of photos of a gentleman in a garden with a. Never mind. It was weird. Then there was the black hole thing, and then there was an empty cage inside a cage where you could walk around the inside of the between the two cages, and there was a weird black hole eye-looking thing. I hate modern art. Oh, and then I was walking around, and there was an art shop, and there was this modern art sculpture of basically a mannequin with a TV for a head sat amongst a bunch of trash, and oh, I don't know. Modern art is some of the laziest stuff. Yes, I do realise I'm just wasting arrows at this point. Oh, hello. Well, this has been interesting, thank you. So I've got some apples. Thanks. Ooh, 3 bundles of wood as well. No Korok seed. That's why I landed here. Also, why is there a earth vent? I appreciate the earth vent, but still. Ah, there it is. Also, sorry, hail, hail, Kev, hail, last minute continue. Sorry, I didn't realise. I thought you were huddling for a minute. God, I remember when New Horizons got announced. I remember everyone going mad for New Horizons. I fell into it as well. Actually, I enjoyed New Horizons. I just haven't played it in ages. They might get Animal Crossing New Horizons later to clean up a bit and try to work on my island after many months. After another prime example of how I can't decorate, Animal Crossing, my island looks like doo-doo and still does. Eh, so much weeding. Yeah. I wanted to be able to go to the Van Gogh Museum, but I didn't have the time. I, too, didn't get the time to go to the Van Gogh Museum. I went to the Rick Museum or Wright Museum or whatever it was called. The big main museum, either way. Oh, there was a chap playing an alto saxophone as well that I listened to for a bit. Very good. Also, I will go back in, go fish, catch a sea bass, see that one pun and throw my Switch in the bin. Aha, funny. Never beat Final Fantasy Crystal Chronicles either. Never played the game either. So Amsterdam for me was being soaked through and being forced to go to a cookery school. Amsterdam was for me was going round a museum, then round a gin museum, then off to a very nice Italian restaurant, actually. I don't know where it was. Then to a jazz club, which was very small, very tightly packed. Then I went off for a walk because I didn't want to stand there pressed in like a sardine for an hour waiting for the next band to come on. And then got locked out of the jazz club because I didn't have a ticket. Also, it was freezing cold. Oh, and then on the last day we went around the Weed Museum. Ended up in the Red Light District. Red Light District opens very early. Walking past some windows at 3 o'clock in the afternoon, looked into one of them, and there was a very pretty lady in fishnets, and yes. Then my friend Roger smiled at one of the women in the windows, and very quickly looked away and headed off fast down the street. So, yes. You had a nice time at least. Given all the events that were happening that weekend, it wasn't the best of times, but yes. I suppose I had moments where I very much enjoyed myself, yes. I know I have to craft 30 fishing bait one at a time after collecting clams one at a time. Oh, the charm of Animal Crossing, surely. Also, we found a Korok seed! Yay! We haven't found any of those yet. I still didn't get a damn starfish. I was looking for a turtle last time I played the game. I think I managed to catch the stupidly big rare fish, but I wanted a turtle, and every time I tried to catch one, I failed, and then I kind of just stopped playing. That was years ago. I might try and go back to it, but at the same time, I'm currently going through trying to get all of the challenges complete in Batman Arkham City, so, you know, get some combination practice in before we do our Oracle, I was going to say Oracle of Ages run, but that's a completely different game. We do our Batman Origins run after we finish Tears of the Kingdom. At some point. Maybe. Soon. TM. Wait a minute. In my history, I believe... Oh, no, never mind. Now, where's your friend first? I had almost everything for the museum last I checked. I wasn't about to craft bait for each con. Fair enough. I was full Captain Ahab. Who's ready for Christmas in July? Possibly. My friend got separated. To be honest, I will just be happy if I manage to finish this game by New Year, but I sincerely doubt it. My friend is sending up some signals. No, is he marvelous? Good for him. Oh, I suppose I'll help you. Is there any bits and pieces knocking around I can use? No, not really. I'm gonna have to do a lot of Zonite farming when we get to the depths again, aren't I? I had over 500 Zonite, and I'm now down to 250. That hurts. That hurts my very soul. In fairness, I actually started using my fans and stuff, but... Hold on. Quick detour. Wow. That barely damaged any of them. Ow. Might have accidentally catapulted you across the map. Oh well. Free Zonite. I was only just complaining about lack of Zonite. Thank you, game. Right. Let's go and help this Korok reach his friend. Who's over there? I know. I see the smoke signals. I just wanted to fly my thing. There's a tree there. The Korok's come home. Wait a minute. What happens if I find a Korok while I'm transporting a Korok? I'm guessing nothing, but it'd be interesting nonetheless. Let me guess. I have to climb this tree to find the Korok, and it's raining, so I can't climb the tree to find the Korok. I will come back to find the Korok later. You can activate multiple ones. I suspected I probably could. Well, if I can get to that Korok, because it's raining and I suspect it requires me to climb a tree. That's fine. We will do this Korok first. Oh, right. I did the triangle stones, didn't I? Korok done. We'll check the other one that I think I've got. A minute. Yep, got that one. Moment. Might as well delete it because I'm now. Oh, I don't even need to unlock them. Okie dokie. Alright, there's a mini game here as well. Oh, it's this stupid. Why is she here? Was this not the way to Hatino Village? I can't get lost now, not after spending all my time with the Gerudo doll makers learning to make Sanseo plushies. I refuse to give up on my dreams of handing these out to the school kids. I can't wait to see their faces light up when I give them the stuffed toys. I hope I can remember not to glare at them. Oh, I know. I should practice my routine so I can hand out the toys with a smile. Good evening, children. I'm the Sanseo lady. Not much pizzazz to it. How
about? Evening, kids. It's nice to see you. Everyone's feeling good. Take it till you make it, I guess. But it'll be worth it to see those kids beaming with joy. I like this lass. She's got a good heart.
What are you doing? Well, bye-bye sand seals.
You! How many times is it now? Can't you see that I've got a lot on my mind? You're the worst. Stop bothering me already. My toys! They're waterproof, so they should be okay. But still, I wouldn't mind some help again. Load them in for me and I'll pay you. After the emotional damage fee of 20 rupees, that is. You still do it, right?
Yeah, sure.
Thanks. You're a huge help. 10 stuffed toys I need you to gather up for me. Be sure to load them into the car nice and gentle. They'll fall right off again if you're handing them hanging off the sides. Now hop to it.
Okay, fine. Yeah, sure, right. I don't even know how many sand seals I'm supposed to find this time. I might have to do 2 runs of this, I think. Oh, okay.
No, since I'm picking them up. Already? That was fast. Nice work. I didn't think you'd manage to load them all in just a short time. So yeah, here's your pay. Your deposit's included in that.
Cool. Is that the most I can get for this?
I'll get this smiling thing down eventually, I hope. Anyway, I clearly need more practice at it. So leave me alone, would you?
Um,